So I've just done 4 miles of walking in York. Done quite a fair bit. So Jorvik up the road, I think you do have to pre-book it to go in, and it's the same with the York dungeons, but they're not really in that touristy season. So I'm going to try it with Jorvik again, queuing up and go in and say yes, I want to go in. There was 2 spaces though for Jorvik, a pre-booked bit and one that wasn't, and I'm not pre-booked with that. I am with this though. With the York dungeons as well, the same thing, but I walked in and it was pretty much alright if they let people in to do that. So I'm on, and there's people down there, a lifeboat, but I'm on the River OUSE, and it's called the OUSE CRUISE. So yeah, I am going to be on here. I don't know if anyone's actually gonna be up here because the weather has been raining, and it rained quite hard for like just 10 minutes, but it stops now, and so I've got this on, but my t-shirt is underneath here as well. So I'm not really going to sit on these seats because I'm going to get a wet bum, but I'm going to primarily be up here, taking pictures, taking videos, enjoying the trip. There's not many people downstairs either. They're all sat down on like wooden seats, and it's nice and everything. It's got a nice feel to it. So I'm on King's Stage landing area, the dock. So it's a 45-minute city cruise. So one way for like 20 minutes, I presume. Come back. Oh, one way for 25 minutes. Come back on the 20th. Well, actually, because it's 45 minutes, it'll be 22 and a half minutes one way, 22 and a half minutes coming back. God, I love York. So I've got that down there, but I've also got that. I remember when I did the cruise on in Chester. It was nice. The weather was nice. The weather was glorious actually, compared to now. The weather's not great. I mean, it was quite nice actually earlier, and it's now not really that nice. So I'm kind of glad I brought my coat. So yeah, just had a couple of sausage rolls just now. So I'm just gonna just chill up here, really. Rather than there's one thing seeing the river when you sat down in a nice bit of seating, but when there's some perspex glass separating you from the river, I'd rather this. I think one thing I'd like to do, so I'd like to do the York dungeons, I'd like to do Jorvik, I'd also like to just walk along the riverside as well. I'd like to go up to the castle, which I know isn't open, but you can just go up, take some nice pictures, and then come back down. And I'd also like to walk around the castle walls. I'd like to do that, which would be nice. So I'm going to call it a do, because this train, my watch kept changing because it rained so damn hard. So yeah, it's like nearly 12 o'clock, so it's going to be setting off in a minute. So yeah, I wonder if I'm the only one up here. Well, with the way the weather's going, I might be the only one up here. Right, see you soon.